So our video assignment was to make viral media, and at first I had to think a little about the viral videos that I wanted to use. I did go into Google search at first to find best viral campaigns and best viral videos, but other things came to mind and popped up in my mind that were popular to me. One of the things that stood out to me while doing our readings was the quote, media spreads in different ways through pools, webs, and hubs. The spread of media is also impacted through different kinds of barriers of entry into communities, which can encourage stronger or weaker social ties, greater or less participation, or more or less opportunities to exchange media with others. And that is from the reading that we did. If it does not, if it spreads, it's dead. And that quote kind of stood out to me while I was doing this research on the best viral videos, because when thinking about the pools and the webs and the hubs, the pools are organized around a shared goal or interest, and the webs are organized through interlocking social ties, while the hubs are organized around a dominant personality. So I kind of thought of each one of those and came to the conclusion of some of these of the two videos that I chose. For our assignment, the first one needed to be a commercial or a viral campaign created by an advertiser or an organization. So I actually went a different route a little bit and went towards the U.S. women's national team. This was a commercial aired a lot during the Olympics when they were going through the whole World Cup and the Olympics journey. And this is just a little bit of the commercial, and I'll just show you slides of it so you can get an idea.
What if we were?
That's just a little brief of it. It's only 30 seconds, so if you do want to check it out, you can do so. We can head on over to the slides of the commercial. These are some of the slides that you originally see. And what it is, it's the USA women's soccer team. Pretty much what it looks like walking out of their locker room to get ready to go into the field. There are cameras flashing all around them, as you can see in some of the shots. It almost looks like lights are coming through. And as I come on the field, it just says pressure makes us, and it's for the NikeSoccer.com. So it's basically a commercial for Nike. One of the things about this commercial is by using the sport soccer, that's really what its main focus was for. It kind of used spreadability in order to spread it, targeted fans and got them to spread the message. It used commercial and aired it a lot during the Olympics when it was known that everyone was going to watch it. It really gears towards athletes in the sense that not just athletes who are involved in soccer, but athletes in general who watch a lot of sports on television, because that is when it aired. I think that it was a success in the sense that pressure makes us is the term in which Nike is using, Nike Soccer especially, in order to pretty much market their brand, and it used US women as a face for their product in a sense. And I do think that it was successful. Nike is very successful, and it continues to become even more successful as time goes on. The next video that I chose was actually it's a little different than most videos, whereas other videos that happen accidentally are more musical mashups, things such as the Harlem Shake. There are also What Did the Fox Say, the Gangnam Style. There are definitely accidental or organic videos that are geared more towards music and mashups and that kind of thing. However, I went a different route and chose Soccer Girl Problem Shit Soccer Girls Say. This is just a little sneak peek of the video. It's a little long, so that's something that you can also check out on your own. So that's just a little bit of the video. We can actually go through the different slides and the pictures that I took about it as well. So this first slide is you've already seen in the video. Same with this one as well, just at different times. So as it continues on, the different slides are just certain things that a lot of athletes, especially soccer girls, deal with the idea of putting on a pair of pants because their legs are too big from lifting to even try to get jeans on. The idea that they're constantly always hungry, can never find any food. Working out in general, thinking that everything that you do is just stupid. These are actually little clips of the treadmill's actually going at an extremely fast speed, and they're just saying how much of a joke that this is and that they can't believe they're about to do this. Obviously, you're going to throw up and then just continue to have to keep going. The next slide is about not knowing what sweatpants to wear because you're never ever going to put on a pair of jeans. This is a continuation of trying to put on a pair of pants. This is athletes who work out way too hard and get extremely muscular, and your weight just increases just because you have so much muscle mass on your body. This is the smell of a goalie's glove. The idea that your calves are ginormous because of lifting, and how sore you are to even walk up your stairs. And this is their site. They are at Soccer Girl Problems, and they have a Twitter site. And what's so interesting about this is that this was done completely accidentally when they first actually made the video. They might have had an idea in mind, but I don't think they ever thought it would be as big as this. Soccer Girl Problems is actually huge and extremely popular now. They've created other videos that deal with soccer. Soccer Moms Know Best. If you look on the right side, these are some of their videos. They have a huge Twitter fan base following. They also now have Soccer Girl Problem gears where they have shirts that say Soccer Girl Problems on it. They meet actually celebrities and stars. They have an Instagram where they post certain pictures where they're at a certain event or a certain thing. They now sell items and clothing of their own that they've made, and they're not just here but internationally as well. One of the funny things about creating this video is that it created a lot of imitation. It Once this video was made, a lot of people started to imitate their concept, and instead of just doing things that soccer girls say, they did things that ballet dancers say, football players say, and they kind of just created and started this incredible trend. And that's why I think that it continues to be a success, because it created imitation and got people to constantly look at it, and it's definitely spreading a lot through their fans and their fan base, and just word of mouth and watching their videos. A lot of people just talk about it and say, oh, you have to watch this, and just copy and paste it to their Twitters, their links. And because they use Twitter in order to help get their YouTube videos out, they're usually definitely using a lot of social media in order to spread their video. And that's one of the things that is making it so successful. Just going back to that quote that I said about the media spreads in different ways through pools, just to break down a few of the videos. The first video that I showed you about the pressure mixes for Nike, so the organization around a shared goal or an interest. The shared interest would be a sport, playing a sport, soccer in general for this one. It organized through interlocking social ties and organized around a dominant personality. And I really think that it took the role of organizing around a shared goal or interest. It really just took to someone's interest and created a video that surrounded that. Um, when you are actually looking for the viral videos, I definitely typed into Google, but these just kind of stood out to me in my mind only because just for me, they were popular for me. This Soccer Girl Says was actually brought to my attention from a friend when I was actually playing in college at the time. So that was when it really attracted me. And the pressure mix actually just came to me because I saw it on television a couple weeks ago. And I saw it before during the Olympics, but it really just reminded me that this is actually a great example. The pressure makes this video as a viral video for a campaign. They actually do a lot off of pressure makes us, if it's not just popular for the Nike soccer team, but for the women's national team as well, because they base a lot of their videos off of pressure makes us, and they're continuing to have so much success and exposure due to those kind of commercials. And these are the two videos that I've seen. I'll post the links on Twitter for you guys to watch them. The pressure makes this one is very short. However, the Soccer Girl Says one is a little bit longer, but if you guys do have time, feel free to check out the rest of the videos of them. They're actually very funny. So That is all.